all of the experience I have and give you some tips that you'll hopefully find helpful in your journey through fashion business. So let me start at the very beginning. I loved fashion ever since I was little, and I remember myself being 4 or 5 and I was designing and making dresses for my Barbies, making princess outfits. And then when I grew a little older, I started drawing sketches and dressing up my friends and making dresses for myself and dressing everything and everyone who let me dress themselves, including my dog. And it was not a surprise, and everyone knew that eventually I'll end up being a fashion designer. So when I was 13, my dad started consulting with me, and he started asking me what I liked, what I didn't like, what I felt was missing in the market, or when I went shopping with my friends, what we wanted to find but we couldn't find. And overall, what a great shopping experience was, because I considered myself an expert shopper, as I'm sure many of you guys here do. So there was this one day, it was about a week before I turned 14. After dinner, me and my dad, we had this really big conversation, and he asked me if I wanted to have a fashion line, and if he thought I was capable of doing it, and if I wanted to do it. And without hesitation, I said, of course, yes, I really want to do it. I was really excited. I was really happy. I couldn't believe that it was even possible for me to become a designer at such a young age when I didn't even turn 14 yet. However, when I went back to my room, I realized that so many responsibilities came with it, and I became really worried and scared because it's not the same thing as, it's obviously not the same thing as designing for for your friends and for your dolls, but it's really different designing for a lot of people who go to your store. And from the very beginning, I knew that it would be a really big commitment. It would be a great commitment. And not only I'd have to learn how to balance school and work, but it would also have a lot to learn about the industry and face a lot of difficulties on my way. And it's not just the technical aspects of designing clothes that I had to learn, but also how the responsibilities of being the face of a company and being put on the public eye. So one of the first challenges I faced was from the very first day when I came to the office, that I was the youngest person in a group of people who were much older than me. And it was hard for me to be